We started a Chicano comedy troupe 20 years ago. I've been one of the main writers and actors in it. And again, I was just telling this group, we started it because there's a need in our community. We didn't see ourselves in theater. 20 years ago, we didn't see ourselves on television or movies, and it's still 2017. It's not like we're always there, besides all the stereotypes in Hollywood. But 20 years ago, we started Teatro Izcalli, and it was really to fill a void in our community, like for young people to see themselves. We modeled ourselves after Culture Clash and the work of Luis Valdez and Teatro Campesino, and 4 men and 4 women, and it took off, man. 20 years later, we've been all over the country, all over. I mean, it's crazy. We never imagined we would be in New York at Columbia University or at Wisconsin University. Who would think that of this little Chicano comedy troupe from San Diego, right? That we were at Texas, we were at Texas A&M, we were at Colorado. I mean, these are just some of the ones that I'm thinking about throughout California, New Mexico, Arizona. I mean, that was never my goal to go out and do this all over the country. My goal was just to do it for my community so young people could see themselves on stage. And it took off, man. I mean, in a couple of weeks, it's going to be full circle for us. We are going to be performing one of Luis Valdez's original actos. Las dos, which one is it? It's Los Vendidos. We're going to perform that skit at a Cesar Chavez breakfast in front of about 2,000 people. And Luis Valdez is going to be there, and we're going to introduce him. And now for us, and I'm starting to get a little emotional about it, man. It's not a little thing for us. And the reason it's not a little thing is because I've been taught by my elders to always honor my elders, you know, and to be able to to perform for Luis and just honor him and really thank him, man, because I don't know if we would have done all the work we did around the whole country if it wasn't for him. If it wasn't for like Culture Clash and some of the women, the women that were with Luis Valdez, you know, I don't know if we would have done our work. So the thing that I could do the most is just be thankful, honor his work, honor the generations of women that did it out of political activism, social activism, to keep our culture alive. That's huge, man. That's huge. Like, these people were like us. We have full-time jobs. We have fly to Colorado, and we have to come back to work on Monday. It's hard work, man. It's like we fly in Sunday night real late. It's like, oh, we got to get up and go to work, you know. And sometimes we're here rehearsing till 1 or 2 in the morning, and we got to go to work the next day, and then we got to get ready for our show. And it's hard work, but it pays off. When you see young people, they write to you, or they've gone to college and they're like, hey, we want to bring you guys up here. You know, I saw you when I was in middle school, and now I'm at Stanford. I want to fly you guys out here. I mean, dude, Luis, I'm telling you, I never imagined any of this would happen because that was never our intention. It was just like, hey, what can we do for the community? It wasn't to be famous. None of that ever crossed our mind. It still doesn't cross our mind. It's just like, what can we give back? A little bit of comedy, a little bit of political satire, a little bit of self-esteem, a little bit of mentoring. When we all finish performing, at the end, we all talk about, hey, you know, Claudia, she's a therapist. She has her master's from here. Alicia, she has a women's studies master's. You know, Yari, she graduated from Long Beach State. Jose is a teacher. Mike is a lawyer. I graduated from UCSD. For young people to like watch us and think, oh, these people are real funny, but they're not just funny, they're freaking educated, you know? So, man, you're really making me reflect. It's making me cry, man. And those are tears not of joy, you know, that I'm happy that whatever's out there in the universe, it just gave me like an opportunity to do this. But I'm just thankful, period, that I'm just reflecting so much, and I'm just so thankful that I listened to my ancestors. I listen to them and they say, hey, Master, we're going to help you. It's going to get hard, but don't worry, we're behind you. And when things look bad, we're going to send you a little message and we're going to lift you up again. And man, it always happens. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do theater no more. I'm exhausted and da 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 da. And then somebody will write, hey, you know, we saw you guys perform here and, you know, we loved you guys. I went to college because of you. You changed my life. And I'm like, oh, man, we can't stop doing it. It always happens. And it probably happens to you, man, where you like kind of, you want to give up a little bit, or not give up, you're just tired, you know? But then somewhere the universe will send you this message through a person, you know, and they tell you, hey, or somebody you mentored, hey, Macedonio, you know, I'm just letting you know I'm graduating from college and I'm going to college because of the work, you know. I mean, how much more thankful could you be, bro? You can't. You can't. It's not about, you can give me $1 million. It doesn't mean shit to me. What is $1 million going to do for me? You know? He said, oh, we'll give you, I can make you a millionaire tomorrow. Or I can make you a millionaire and you don't have that experience. You know, you don't get to influence all these people. You just be a millionaire and just do whatever you want. Well, I wouldn't want the money. What is the money going to do, you know? I would want my journey. And it's not easy, you know? You get sick and I would still choose my journey. My path has been, I'm not going to complain about it. It's been awesome, man.